Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this, part 5, Rosewater. Here we are, finally. I'm sorry, there was a bit of a break there. I just was not very organized and I went away for a weekend and didn't have any videos to upload, so that's on me. I'm now back. I am a bit sick, so I'm hoping to be able to record a couple of videos just so there's something for this coming weekend, but we'll kind of see how that all happens. I will just say I updated Audacity right before I started recording and I've not done any kind of test run. So here's hoping. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping the audio will sound okay. It's always a little bit hit or miss whenever something updates. So anyways, let's jump into this. It could be a very silent playthrough if this recording doesn't work out too well.
Welcome to Chrysalis, friends. Feel free to explore, converse with the residents. You'll find we have much to offer. We'll speak again soon.
What an accommodating feller.
This is all very strange. You all might be into this porqueria, but I want no part of it. I am going back to the lab.
Suit yourself. All right, let's see what we can learn about where Clark's stash might be. But let's not overplay our hand, shall we? If anybody asks, our interest is purely academic.
I'm really not a good liar, Mr. Ackerman.
Shoot, nobody's asking you to lie, sugar. Just withhold certain details. We're interested in learning about Clark. That's all there is to it. Come on, Danny. Let's see where our friend's gone off to.
I know lying doesn't come natural to some. For others, it's like breathing. Don't take this amiss, but if you'd like some pointers, sometimes it's good to be able to keep certain things to yourself you don't want everybody and his uncle to know.
Oh. All right.
Above all else, be confident. If you sound like you believe what you're saying, they will too.
You seem to have a lot of experience in these matters.
Maybe, but I only lie when it's necessary.
You find it necessary to lie?
Sure, at times. To save my skin. You don't?
I haven't needed to.
Lucky you. Hope that keeps working out for you. But if anyone asks what you were up to the day when, say, a wagon got raided outside Rosewater, a little capacity for dissimulation might be handy to have.
Your advice is appreciated. I'll just see what I can find out on my own.
Okay, so we are at the, what is this technically called? Oh, I don't remember what buttons do I press? Oh, for anything. What was the journal? D. Okay, but this isn't a map. Alright, so much has happened. Where are we at? Alright, so we're at the town called Chrysalis, which it's some kind of like commune or something from memory. It's been 2 weeks. Please forgive me. What's this whole like Crowns 25 business? Someone explain that to me, please. Okay, how does anything work? Okay, so that's the inventory. And then what did I have to hold down? Is it O? Yes, and that shows us all the bits and pieces. Okay, so we've got, I'm assuming if we go that way, that's going to take us back somewhere. That might be, what, the kitchen? And this is going to take us to the rostrum. I don't know what a rostrum is, so let's go find out. Again, Americans can explain this to me, please. All right. Let's have a look around. So many butterflies.
Something about that makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, I agree. All right, taking bets on whether these peeps are cannibals. That seems to be a bit of a classic in a lot of games.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Ah, Harley. Miss Larkin here was just telling me about this fascinating place.
Hello and welcome. It's so nice to have visitors.
Did you ever meet Dr. Clark?
I did. Once. Such a brilliant mind. We didn't speak long, but I felt as though we'd conversed for hours.
Do you have an idea of where Dr. Clark might be currently?
Of course. He's with the luminous ones.
Pardon?
The beings on the other side of the veil. The ones who dwell in the ether.
You're saying Clark is dead?
Not dead. Transcended. Eternal. You still have much to learn. It's good you're with us now. Everything will become clear soon. Trust me.
What exactly was Dr. Clark's etheric research about?
Truth.
Lovely sentiment, but could you be a bit more specific?
He sought to connect us with the world above, to unite us with the luminous ones. He succeeded in not only opening the door, but stepping through and crossing the veil. He showed that the way is possible. Now we all must learn to follow.
What is it you do around here?
Plenty. I help in the fields and in the kitchen, but my particular gift is keeping Chrysalis beautiful and its people inspired. All the murals and paintings you see around the commune are my work.
And a fine job you've done.
Why, thank you.
Must have kept you busy for a while.
Quite. There's still so much I'm looking forward to doing.
What's the meaning behind those shadow paintings?
We commemorate those who have transcended, and those who will.
I'm guessing the butterfly means something too?
Very astute. Yes, the butterfly represents the immortal soul, the essence of a person in their fullest flourishing. The butterfly is pure potential, contained within those who have not yet transcended. Once someone has passed into the ether, it is released and flies free.
Why, that's mighty poetical.
I can see that you have quite a bold, brilliant butterfly stirring within you.
You don't say. You see that, do you?
If you permit me, it would be my honor to paint it. Only if you're willing, of course. Everyone's journey to transcendent readiness is unique.
Perhaps you could tell me more about it once Harley's done talking.
With pleasure.
It's one of those things with these games where it's like sometimes you have to ask the right question for the story to progress. So that's where I'm sort of like, do I just commit to this whole conversation?
How did you end up here in Chrysalis?
Ethericity always fascinated me. I joined up with the Luminarians when they were passing through Rampton on their way west. We founded Chrysalis here, close to the Evocator's laboratory, and where the veil is parted.
The Veil?
The boundary between our world and the ether, the realm of the cosmos, home of the luminous ones. The barrier is very thin here. Can't you feel it?
There's definitely something in the air. I've noticed you all sure are fond of butterflies.
What better creature to symbolize transcendence? Like butterflies, we too will undergo a metamorphosis, pass through the veil into the ether, and join the luminous ones. Not only that, their wings have 8 sections, and they flap in a figure 8 pattern.
Does that mean something?
Evocator Bennett's sacred number, of course.
Sacred number? What does that mean?
The number 8 is very important. It appears constantly in the Evocator's writings, and Bennett himself was born on the 8th of August, 1788.
That's quite a coincidence.
Coincidence is mere illusion.
All right. Thanks for the chat.
Be well.
Don't wander too far now.
All right, so butterflies are important and the number 8 is important. Let's talk to what's his face.
Hey, Danny?
What's going on?
So, what's our friend on stage been jabbering about?
What hasn't he? This guy makes Jake seem like a silent monk by comparison. Anyway, it's mostly been about Clark, his etheric research in New Britannia, how he built his lab out here after the Expo disaster. Excuse me, miracle, that sort of thing. He says Clark transcended. I'm not sure what that means.
I get the impression it means he's dead.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, okay, so if they're referring to the Expo tragedy as a miracle, then I'm assuming he's playing the spin on the people being vaporized as they were transcended. And I don't know, maybe they were transcended. We'll find out.
I was wondering if you might.
What?
There's a toolbox and think you might put. I asked.
I can see that. You want to go right now?
Oh, okay, sorry. I totally skipped through that because I was like, I'm pretty sure I've already asked him. All right, sure, let's go.
Yes, let's head over now.
Sure thing. Just lead the way.
I'm sure I asked him to do this before.
Ah, Phil. There you are.
Had enough of those luminous lunatics too, did you?
Not entirely. Danny's come to help get that box down. That's it, up there.
Right. You might want to stand over on this side, Phil.
Nice shot.
Thanks, Harley. Happy to help. So, what's inside that box that's so important anyway?
Guess we all get to find out together.
I guess maybe when I've previously asked him, it wasn't scripted for it to happen or whatever. We needed to go to the commune, maybe?
Well, anything good inside?
Not really. Just a wrench and this odd dial thing.
I hope it was worth the trouble, then.
That was good practice, at least. I'm heading back to Chrysalis. See you both later.
Don't just say this odd dial thing. We've had I know where that goes. We've searched the place. Far out. I don't know if I should keep exploring Chrysalis either, or if I should just keep doing stuff in here. Because we have a dial now. Okay. Ooh. Yep. So I'm gonna assume it'll be 9207. Do you think it'll be that easy? Oh, yep. 0, sorry, I shouldn't say O. I'm trying very hard to train myself to say 0 and not O. It's a hard habit to get out of. Flip that switch, go. Oh, I can do things. I'm a clever cookie.
Phil, you might wanna... Move. Are you all right?
I think so. The cage seems to have absorbed all that energy. Just warn me before you try that again.
So, this console operates equipment by setting the dials in a 4-digit sequence. That means we need to figure out the right code to get the door open.
Oh, so that code isn't it? Well played, game. I'm assuming there'll be an 8 in there somewhere then. Unless it's the other way, like it's 9207.
It's the code to activate the ceiling cannon. If only Clark had written down the code for that door.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So we need a different code for the door. So 8's obviously going to be in there at some point.
What in the ether is this thing?
Best left alone, if you ask me.
Okay, well, let's go back to Chrysalis then, because I'm assuming that will give us the answers that we need, maybe?
I will stay in here.
All right, I'm going to have to walk all the way back there, so BRB. All right, we're back. Let's go visit the kitchen. See if my suspicions are true. All right, we've got 3 butterflies up here. Got 3 people digging away up here. We've got aliens. All right. Taking bets on aliens being a part of this story.
My, that's quite imaginative.
All right, so back in the rostrum, whatever that is, there was the shadows with 2 butterflies. There was the man talking who had 1 butterfly behind him. Now got 3 butterflies on this roof. And then like the number 8 somewhere.
Excuse me?
Ah, hello. You must be one of Miss Redbird's companions.
That's right. Harley Leger.
My name is Evan. Evan Holbrook. Welcome to Chrysalis.
Evan was just showing me the cookhouse. You know they grow or raise everything they eat here themselves?
Well, mostly. Sometimes we need to resupply from town, but we aim to be fully self-reliant. Our dedication will be rewarded with bounty.
Did you ever meet Dr. Clark?
Alas, no. I hadn't really heard of him before the expo. I was looking at the waxed anatomical models in the medical marvels exhibit. But my wife said they turned her stomach, so she went to see the etheric pavilion instead. I don't think she really knew who Bennett Clark was either. It was just something to pass the time. If only either of us knew what a significant thing was about to happen.
Clark's demonstration?
Indeed. The miracle that drew aside the veil and took my wife and the other 14 blessed souls up into the etheric realm. I only regret that I wasn't there, so I could have gone along with her.
Do you know where Dr. Clark disappeared to?
Evocator Bennett didn't disappear. He transcended.
Transcended?
He passed through the etheric gateway and joined with the luminous ones in the cosmos.
Oh.
It was good talking to you. I'll leave you both to it.
Goodbye for now.
See you later, Harley.
This isn't much use with a wheel missing. Handle still looks good, at least.
Oh, take the handle then. Alright, we might need to find a wheel, I guess. Can the tractor help us?
Quite the contraption.
It's called a tractor.
Well, well, if it isn't my old friend.
The Defiler returns.
Hey now, don't get your britches in a twist.
You're a guest of Emissary Paul, so I'm obliged to welcome you. But if you continue casting your shadows of discord over all that is bright here, there will be consequences.
Now just where do you get off saying I'm casting shadows of discord or whatever?
I caught you trespassing outside the laboratory. Then your friend blasted the door off.
It was all in the name of research. I'm just as interested in all this as you.
You've a peculiar way of showing it.
What's so special about this place that they've got you standing guard?
This building houses our collection of artifacts salvaged from Dr. Clark's laboratory.
Oh, so you're the ones who looted the place.
We did not loot it. We saved important items from obscurity and decay.
Think I might take a quick peek?
Absolutely not. Outsiders are forbidden.
What if I brought you a new artifact for your collection?
Then I would be very surprised. We've already retrieved everything of value from the laboratory.
Even from that locked room?
That room is inaccessible. Do not even consider attempting to breach it.
Did you ever have a chance to meet Dr. Clark?
No. Nor did I desire to.
No?
Ethericity is not a power to be trifled with. I've no interest in meeting someone who treats it as a plaything.
Where did Dr. Clark end up?
Not where he should have.
Do you know any details about Dr. Clark's research?
He was toying with fire, pure and simple. He may have been inspired and driven to his work by the luminous ones, but he was only their tool. He did not acknowledge their undeniable glory or show them the proper respect. He took a battering ram to the door of heaven. When they tired of the noise, they whisked him away inside the gates, while the rest of us still wait outside.
So what you're saying is, you don't actually know.
I've underestimated you. I didn't think there could be someone more arrogant than Dr. Clark.
So how does one go about joining your little club?
You think if you joined us that I would just suddenly allow you to enter?
Sure, you said only outsiders were forbidden.
Nice try, but not on my watch.
I'll leave you to your guarding. Try not to die of boredom.
Alright, so that didn't really help much. at this point. Head back to the rostrum. I think there was a little bit more to do there before I whisked everyone away to the laboratory.
My friends, today we give thanks for our manifold blessings. On this day of celebration, the Evocator's Day of Transcendence. And why do we celebrate today, on the 8-month anniversary? Because 1 is nothing special. 1 is an isolating, selfish, lowly number. But 8 is perfection. 8 is infinity. 8 is the flap of the butterfly's wings. On this day in March of this year, exactly 8 months ago, the luminous ones called Evocator Bennett up to join them in the luminiferous ether. In so doing, they showed us the path of light, where soon we all shall follow. Now our soul sibling Bennett dwells among them in the etheric realm beyond this earth, in a transcendent union of cosmic harmony and peace.
Sure, those were a lot of words.
They're really fond of this butterfly motif, aren't they?
I kind of like it.
The butterflies sure seem to like these flowers.
Alright, so there's 3 butterflies there. So we've got 3, 3, 1, and 2.
A reliable water supply is everything out here.
Alright. None of these things are really inspiring me at this point.
Not very intimidating. No wonder the crops are bare.
Alright, there's also 2 butterflies here.
Certainly colorful.
Okay, so 8 is obviously the magic number. And we had 1, 2, 2, 3. Which, if my math is correct, that should equal 8. But I don't know if I'm reaching or if there's or what the specific combination there could be. I'm just going off of the butterflies that I've seen.
Fantastic.
Nicely done.
Well, nothing horrible came out, shall we?
After you.
Alright, I did end up looking that up purely because I tried a couple of different combos. I tried his birthday, I tried just pure 8, I tried the butterflies, and I wasn't going to sit there and muck around with sequences of 4 numbers, you know what I mean? So I just looked it up. So I'm assuming maybe that was a date that I just either missed, I wasn't paying attention to, or I didn't ask the right questions. Which is what always happens in games like these. Nice.
Santo cielo.
What in the ether happened in here?
I do not know, but I am not going in any further.
Look, that's fair. I mean, I think these are all mannequins. So as long as they don't come alive, I think we're all good.
These mannequins are disturbingly lifelike. This one's posed like it's reaching for something.
Clark's research involved playing with life-size dolls? Que locura!
This pumpkin is thriving, despite being sealed in here with no water or sunlight.
There is something very unnatural about all this.
This one's missing its head. I wonder how that happened.
I can die happy never finding out.
This might be of interest to our friends in Chrysalis.
Oh, maybe that's an artifact that we can use. Or give or whatever.
Completely overgrown.
Probably for the best.
No, have at it. Wrench it. Go. Hoya! Hoya! No, okay. Hoya! No, okay.
Ripe and juicy tomatoes. How can they grow without any soil?
Easy. Devilry.
I do feel like we need to get into whatever this box is here. So we might need to get, I don't know, a knife or something. Clippers. Alright, we've got pears behind here. Let's go look at the pears.
These squashes look healthy.
Squashes, my bad.
I've never seen anything like that before. Have you?
Nope, and I never want to see anything like it again.
Some huge green bean pods. Ripe and juicy tomatoes.
Okay, I think that's everything.
This one's just staring at his buddy. This one seems to be the happiest of the bunch.
How can you tell?
It's the only one smiling.
Alright, let's at least give this artifact back to what's-his-face, and I might end the video there. We've made a small amount of progress.
I will stay in here.
Have a look at this.
What? Where did this come from?
Clark's lab. His test room, to be precise.
You were able to get inside?
Sure was. It was full of plants and all kinds of weird equipment. The ethericity seems to have boosted the growth of the seeds somehow. It's like a jungle in there.
I cannot condone your reckless disregard for the sanctity of the laboratory. But I also cannot deny the importance of this discovery. I must alert Emissary Paul immediately.
Yes, you do that, bro.
I'd better be quick. No telling when that chump might come back.
Yes, well, there's so many things to look at. I might leave that for the next video, though. A couple of things are kind of standing out to me, though we can only properly interact with a couple of things, so I'm assuming we're searching drawers. Alright, cool. Well, I'll leave this here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you whenever the next video is. Bye!